Hi everyone, I'm Connie Roberts, joined with Chris Barrett from the Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau. Chris, you know, it's the month of July and there's a lot of summer activities happening. July 4th is coming. Let's start with that.
So many things happening on July 4th, you know, fireworks everywhere within the Pocono Mountains. And we have a full listing of those at PoconoMountains.com, but that's usually the event that we see starting this summer. Camel Beach opening, for instance, with their outdoor water park. And speaking of that, Connie, for the locals, everybody in the 183 zip code can get a Twilight Pass discount on Tuesdays at both Aquatopia Indoor Water Park and at Camel Beach. And speaking of Camel Beach, Christmas in July, that's happening on July 25th. Santa and his elves will be there, and there's a spectacular fireworks show at night.
Chris, let's talk about something interesting happening at Shawnee Inn. They have a farm to table happening on July 11th.
Right, and that's a one-day event, but Skytop has that event every Tuesday, and they're delicious meals using many ingredients that are locally sourced, which is awesome. Locally sourced right here in the Poconos, a lot of people don't know. There's a pretty burgeoning farm community here, which is cool.
So fishing is an awesome sport here in the Poconos.
That's right, Connie. You know, a lot of people don't realize that some of the best freshwater fishing in the world is in our rivers here, in the Poconos, in the Delaware, and in the Lehigh. If you don't have a lot of experience with fishing, here's something kind of interesting. On July 13th, Peak, which is the Pocono Environmental Education Center in Dingman's Ferry, is hosting Fishing for Everyone if you never had experience with it. They really do have mobile-friendly fishing gear along with all-terrain wheelchairs. In other words, they'll all be available there. And again, one of the things that if you really don't know how to fish, this is the event to really get to on July 13th at Peak.
Chris, so there's a honey and blueberry festival happening 2 weekends.
That's right, Connie, at the Equestrian House in Pleasant Mound, both July 19th and the 26th. They have organic honey tastings, beekeeping lessons, nature trails, and best of all, limited wild blueberry picking. And so blueberries are limited in season here. It's a really cool event.
So Chris, there's a lot of other special events happening here in the Poconos. One of them is moonlight rafting.
Right, that's a real neat one. Done by Pocono Whitewater. There are two this month, July 4th and the 19th, and moonlight rafting provides a nighttime outdoor experience. So you take off at sundown, travel down 8 miles to the Lehigh in Jim Thorpe. Fireflies and glow sticks on your raft provide helpful light for that voyage, but that's really different. And the guides there at Pocono Whitewater, great people, they'll make it an awesome experience.
So you can also go back in time at the Tannersville Cranberry Bog.
There are Wednesday bog walks and weekend bog walks at Tannersville Cranberry Bog. A lot of folks don't know we have a cranberry bog here in the Poconos. The Kettle Creek Environmental Educational Center takes you back to the time a glacier moved through the Poconos, leaving this unusual geographic feature, lots of plant and animal life to see, and that's why we have really so many lakes here in the Poconos and in Carbon County, which is kind of cool. It's so we have the neat topography that we do.
All right, Chris, if people want more information on this and everything else happening here in the Poconos, what do you want to tell them?
So we ask folks to go to PoconoMountains.com or watch the Pocono Television Network at PoconoTelevision.com, which is a 24-hour, 365-day, all about things that are great to do here in the Pocono Mountains.